What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today? Hey man, today is a good day, man. If you woke up today, you got a choice, man. You really do. You got a choice whether you continue to live in addiction or you get some help. Now see, I know when we living in addiction, it's hard to believe that change is possible, man. I know. Believe me, I'm one of those guys that truly, honestly understands. I've been through the trenches, man. I was raised in the trenches. I know what it's like to live that lifestyle. My background says it all, right? But you know, I also know change is possible because being one of those guys, to living the way I am today is amazing. So I know 100% change is possible. It takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, dedication. You're gonna fall down, pick yourself back up, right? That's what we do. Because when we stuck in addiction, we don't take no for an answer. We fall down, get drugged, beat up, all that shit, right? We still get high. So what we gotta do is turn it around, do it something positive. Now I know a lot of people disagree with me and they say change ain't possible. But I also know there's a lot of people in the world today that's changed their life around that is an advocate for recovery. I'm one of those people. And you know, I remember one time my addiction had me so messed up in my mind. I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I'd been up probably about a week and a half, smoked crack, shooting heroin. Man, I was strung out bad. I got this bright idea to go to OSU hospital and tell them I'm a drug addict, I need help. So I go all the way from the west side to Hilltop, ride a bike all the way across town to the OSU campus, to the hospital. I go in there and I tell them. I also told them in the process that I didn't feel safe, that maybe I'd hurt myself, right? And let me tell you something, man. I laid there and started going through the withdrawals. I realized real fast they wasn't gonna let me leave, right? So I tell them, and they weren't giving me nothing for it. So I tell them, I'm like, listen, I'm trying to leave. The lady, I didn't realize the lady was hitting this panic button at the counter. In come 3 security guards. They said, you can't leave. I said, who can't leave? Shit, I'm leaving. So the one security guard asked me, he said, you know, you need to just chill out, man. I said, listen, bro, I'm leaving. He said to me, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Me being me, I tell him, I'm used to doing things the hard way, right? Thought I was being cool, right? Hey, let me tell y'all something. My man, they rushed me. We get to tussling, and I wake up 3 days later, I think it was, in this place called Netcare in Columbus, Ohio, man. And let me tell you something. Life was real. I'm in the gown, no clothes on, and I got about 3 trays stacked up at my door. 4 trays, something like that. I'm not even on the bed. I'm on the floor in front of the door, right? Now, I'm looking around. I don't realize what's going on. Man, shit. I start knocking on the door. The lady comes to my door. I say, look, man, can I come out of here, man? Let me out. She said, are you going to be cool? I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about, right? She lets me out. I say, listen, man, I want to leave, man. I don't want to be here no more. I said, I'm not crazy. I'm a drug addict. That's it. I'm not crazy. She say, you can't leave, sir, until you see the doctor. The doctor's the only one that can let you go. I'm starting to get mad, like, what you mean? I'm trying to leave. She say, you can't leave, sir. So I'm watching this door open, but it's a locked door, but I'm seeing like people come through it. I get this bright idea, right? To slide a magazine in between the door and bust out. Now, I ain't got no shoes on, no clothes on. Only thing I got is a gown. Ass bare, right? So check this out, man. The door opens one last time. Somebody comes in. I slide a magazine in between the door so it doesn't lock. They don't catch on to it. So the lady turns her back to me to do something. I run up out this door. Now, this is the God's honest truth, man. This is how crazy addiction is. I ain't got a stitch of clothes on other than this damn gown. At this point running, the gown ain't covering nothing. I'm looking like a crazy ass man with a cape on. Now, I run through this lobby. There's a whole entire family sitting in this lobby. They must have been trying to talk their people into going into this place. And here come this crazy ass white boy running through here, tattoos all over him, naked. So I find the front door. I bounce out the front door. I get to running across the parking lot. I find a fence because we're all the way fenced in, right? If anybody's watching this video from Columbus, Ohio, you know what neck hair is, you know what I'm talking about. The fence is fenced out. So I go to climb this fence, and the whole fence folds back on me, man. Now, there's a security guard that pulls up on me and catches me as I'm falling backwards. He's like, man, what's going on, bro? You need to stop. Man, I'm tripping. Man, I need to fuck up out of here, bro. I ain't doing this shit no more, right? This is crazy. Now, let me tell you something. This was God doing for me what I couldn't do for myself, man, for real. See, this is how addiction works, man. I tell this man, I'm not crazy. I'm a drug addict. And he said, brother, you need help. Yeah, but not this kind of help, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not crazy. Well, he's like, listen, man, please go inside with me, man. I don't want to do anything to you. I said, listen, bro, the last time I got into it with y'all, they did something to me and I fell out. He said the same thing's gonna happen now, man. He said you need help, bro. You know me, I'm young. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Something tells me to go inside with him, right? Come to find out, this man is in recovery himself and does a lot of meetings. He's involved with a lot of recovery. So I go inside with him, talk to the doctor. I say, look, man, I'm not crazy, man. I'm a drug addict. I came in here trying to get some help, but really I was seeking some Suboxone or something, right? I wasn't ready to go through the withdrawals that I was going through. See, my addiction was still at me, telling me I wasn't worth it. So we get to talking. He allows me to leave, right? The moment I left there, I was back on the block shooting dope, smoking crack. It wasn't too much longer after that, I went to prison for the first time. In prison, the same security guard that caught me at that fence came in to lead a meeting, an outside meeting, like it was an outside person coming in and talking. He remembered me, I remembered him. I listened to him a little bit, but as soon as I got out of prison, I was back at it again. I went to the county jail when I got released from prison. The same guy was in the county jail doing a meeting. So, just because you're not ready doesn't mean people don't plant seeds. So if you're somebody that's truly struggling with drugs and alcohol, hey man, get help before it's too late. Get help before you do the same things that I did and cost yourself multiple years of your freedom. I love you guys. Stay sober.